Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Friends, today we are going to learn how to make a sample using piping. So in today's sample, we will learn how to make the piping and how to insert the piping into the seam. So first, for making this sample, I have taken two pieces like this, same like back before. I have cut the sample of 6 by 11 inches. Two samples, these are two pieces. I will attach both these samples with the piping here. So now I'm going to cut the piping. We will see how to cut the piping. So for making the piping, we will take the fabric on bias screen and cut the pieces according to the need. Like this is 45-degree angle. Here I have folded my fabric on 45-degree angle. You can see to it like this. Here I will cut the sample on bias screen, right, of 1 or 1.5 inch width. I'll show you. Now you can see this line on the bias fold in the fabric. I have marked this line and now I am going to cut the bias piece for making the piping. Here I have cut this piping piece, bias piece for the piping. I will fold it from the center with the help of iron press like this and insert this cord. This is a piping cord. I will insert this in the piping like this and I will stitch the cord inside the piping. I'll show you how to do it. So friends, as you can see, I have folded this fabric properly and now I'm going to stitch it by putting the cord inside the fold like this. I will put a seam on the by tightening the cord inside it and I will stitch it here. Now you can see I have stitched this cord inside the bias to make the piping. Now I will insert this piping and stitch it in the sample. Now I have placed my bias piping onto the sample like this, the folded side on inside, and I will stitch it again on the sample. Now I have adjusted my sample of piping and sample. Now you can see I have stitched my piping on the sample. Now I will place the other piece of the sample and make the stitch. On the same seam where I have stitched the piping, on the same seam I will stitch again to stitch both these samples. Piping is in between here. Here you can see I have stitched both the samples together, and in between both the samples my piping is here, which I have inserted. So the complete look of this sample is like this. I will remove off the extra threads and piping from the sides to give it a finished look. Or either I can give a top seam on the edge so that it gives a finished look. Thank you. Have a nice day. Stay connected.